welcome back to my channel. My name is Tia, aka Teacup Simmer, and this is another part of our niche series. And we are back in our rosebush tribe, where our great rosebush tribe has made their way onto the back of a whale. Hopefully the whale will take us someplace interesting so that we can spread the teachings of the great and powerful goddess Iskra, who has taught our rosebush tribe to always be accepting of new creatures and creatures who may not look as amazing as our new baby, who is our beautiful little dark prince, who I definitely wanted to have a chance to rename, whose name is going to be Obsidian because that's what he needs to be. He is one of Sunstone's line of creatures, where Sunstone are the long ancestor of some of our nichelings. Used to be a very lazy nicheling who was very striking in appearance, but also had a tendency to be kind and very loving to his family. So we have a whole line of creatures who are descendants of him, and this little one is the most recent one. But it is this time, you guys, we are playing niche 1.1.1. it is the current early release update that you can access on Steam. All information about accessing the early access update is in the description box below for your perusal. And right now I am super excited because we have a baby with peacock tail. It is happening. We are getting a lot more creatures with those amazing traits that came with the new update, like peacock tail and scorpion tail, and hopefully with the help of Lilac and her mate we will get some great purse-snout nichelings, and I'm super excited about that. Hopefully Ren and Lilac will be able to work on that, and whew, I'm super excited. We might actually send Citrine over here to help so that they can kind of work together to get as many licks as possible, which is going to hopefully work out for us. So let's have, is there a bunny? I saw a bunny. So we're gonna send some of our fighting creatures off into the wilderness to work on hunting down all of these bunnies that are endangering our new food supply. So Simba and his brother Kovu are going to start their like journeys around the island, hopefully looking for all of the bunnies that might be causing trouble. Ghost is going to follow the daughters of our explorers over here and kind of be their shadow, be a ghost in the grass basically. Dandelion, she is actually waiting patiently over here in the corner, hoping that Sunstone will be able to call a nicheling from the ocean with his glory, his beautiful tail. Look at that. Oh my goodness. Hopefully be able to call a nicheling to us that may or may not be the right one to help Dandelion start her own family. So let's keep having Sunstone call. Hopefully his innate attractiveness will help him out a bit. So Lomasi and Moth are actually descendants of direct descendants of Iskra, actually, because Iskra was a very pink nicheling with a scorpion tail that we now have a consistent line of. So these guys are going to be continuing her line with their amazing scorpion tails, and hopefully we'll be able to get that poison fang into our scorpion tail line, which would make me super happy. And I'm not sure if we'll keep the antenna, because it doesn't look like Lomasi has the antenna, so I might add that in, just because it's something that I kind of like, because Moth is actually the only one who's showcasing it right now, so that means he can tell us what the weather is going to be like. So it's gonna rain and be a little bit hotter in the next 2 days, so hopefully that'll mean that we'll be able to, the drought will kind of be gone and we'll be able to use these berry bushes to their fullest extent again. So let's check her genetics, see if there's anything we want to fix other than that antenna. So there's good eyes, she has medium body, she's good feet. They both have dots, which is fine. I'm not too pressed about that. And they have good fertility. Same with him. Everything's pretty much the same. Yeah, we don't really have to worry about these guys too much because they have pretty good genetics. So we're gonna sit her over here. She has like a lot of nests to choose from, so they'll be able to use that. We'll probably send Moth over to pick up berries from these bushes over here, and while Sunstone looks on a little bit proudly as everyone's able to admire his amazing tail from so high up. And let's have Jasmine over here picking up food for her baby, because I think she's as much in love with little Obsidian as we are. So we'll have Nova meet with her one more time, and he'll start looking around to see if we can find any more sources of food. Vega, I think, is going to spend a little bit more time like making sure everyone's okay, since he's kind of the leader at this point. He's been looking after everyone. His family were the one to kind of cut through the grasses to bring everyone to Whale Island. So hopefully he'll be able to maybe find a mate of his own, but he's probably kind of introducing himself, getting acquainted with the new babies, hoping that anybody else will have children. He's probably going to make rounds to make sure everyone stays safe. He's one of our stronger nichelings, along with his sisters Flora and Rhea, and then the brothers Simba and Kovu, who we do really, really want them to have their own children. I'm kind of upset that we don't have as many changes in genes as I would like, because I really want those guys to have their own kids too. So we'll have Lilac pick up some stinky fruit, and then we'll have Ren lick her, and then we'll have Lilac pick up another stinky fruit, and then we'll have Citrine lick her too. So she's kind of working with both of these guys, helping clear her off, as every single time you pick stinky fruit, it impacts your smelliness. So if both of them are helping, then it should work out a little bit better. Hopefully the drought will actually pass away in the next 2 days so we can get some more fruit from this tree, but I don't know how many. Yeah, we only have that one tree, which is upsetting. So we might send maybe Ghost will probably stick underneath this tree. I'm not sure yet. So let's skip the day. All right. What? Look at her. Oh my goodness. Her pattern is gorgeous. She's just like a little red thing. Now I gotta pick up our niche name list because she's absolutely adorable. E and F immunity. She has that great scorpion tail. She has spiky body in there. Where the heck is spiky body from? Is that you, Moth? That's your fault. So it's okay. We'll forgive you. I think I'm gonna go with. Everybody put in a bunch of amazing names, so thank you guys so much for that. I think I'm gonna go with Amaryllis. I think Amaryllis is a great name for her. Amaryllis. Oh my gosh, look at that. Like, look at that tail. She's gorgeous. I'm super happy. And then she has, doesn't she have green eyes? I'm pretty sure she has green eyes. I can't tell. She might have brown. No, she's brown eyes. That's fine. So let's have Sunstone keep calling. Hopefully we don't see or smell. Other nicheling! Other nicheling! Moth. Creature! Moth, look who you found! Kirdukvon with wings. He has a wing. Guys, level with me right now. He has a wing. Oh my gosh, we could get flying nichelings. We could get flying nichelings. I knew they added wings into this update. It's just, I didn't know we'd be able to find a flying nicheling so soon. So let's add Kirdukvon in. What are we gonna name you? I think I'm gonna name him Albatross. Just because that's the first thing I thought of. But we're gonna name him Albatross because he's going to be the kind of start for a new line. So Albatross, who are you going to be a good pick for? So he has DK, which is not a mix that I have. I don't think we have any girls that are free that would match up with that. Yeah, Rhea has BD. AB. So maybe Lilac. So Lilac could mate with him. We could find another creature. He's not too old, so we might be able to kind of put that off a little bit. Yeah, he has an interesting mix of genes. Anything else, he might be able to work with Jasmine. So we're gonna add his line going to be like this. So we're gonna put yellow on him because I want to be able to distinguish. Oh my gosh, that's kind of amazing. Oh, we have a new nicheling, Albatross, and I think Moth would be very interested in him just because he's the first nicheling that they found on the island, and he's probably asking him all these questions like, what's it like here? Why? How long have you been here? And Albatross is just like, well, I was trying to flap and it didn't work out, so I just kind of landed in the water, and this thing's fin just kind of scooped me up. So let's have Sunstone call again, so that we can work on adding some more creatures in. I don't see anyone else, so it might still be a little bit helpful. So let's have Obsidian get out of the nest and come hang out with Dandelion for a tad. And then let's see, Nova, let's have you start exploring this way. There's some bunnies, so Rhea will probably go off with her sister to see if they can find some more. Simba will probably help his brother out and start finding the bunnies as well. Ghost is probably just really obsessed with some of these berries. So we don't have too many smelly fruits. So Citrine should be able to help out with that. Trying to think if these two can just do the smelly fruits themselves and we have to send Lilac over there, because really we don't really need Lilac and Ren to have children, so we might have Lilac come over here and be Albatross's mate. I want her to be somewhere that's comfortable though, so she has like a nice nest, so he might try and set this place up for her. So Lilac, let's have you start moving this way, darling, so she can get comfortable underneath the tree over here. So while she's not looking after babies, she can start picking up nuts. I think that's a good idea, because these guys, it looks like they would be okay. And we don't really have too many issues. So I'm okay with that. Okay, this is going well. Vega would probably feel a little bit uncomfortable with the new creature, so I think he's going to start going all the way over this way just to inspect him to make sure that he's not endangering any of his family. We have 18 creatures in the tribe right now, so we don't really have to do too much baby making. Like maybe have Jasmine and Nova have maybe one more baby, and then same with Lomasi and them for right now. Since everybody's pretty young, we're not really too pressed to have too many kids. Let's have Flora and them are gonna go this way as well. So I think everything's working out. We have Albatross, because we have a new winged nicheling. Albatross, thank you so much for showing up. This is super helpful. I absolutely adore him, and he's pink, which means that I think they would take it as a sign from the great goddess Iskra that he is a great match for the tribe. So let's save the day. And I think we got an extra new gene. What's the new gene? Amaryllis. Let me see through your eyes. Alright, so we have another baby. So what's our new gene? Oh, so it did let us unlock wing on the first try. It's because like I said, I've been playing with this for a while, guys. So sometimes in the last couple updates, another new creature. Simba, come learn. Come say hi. Okay, so Mia Nala, I and D. Okay, that's not bad. She has a beak. She has a beak. She would actually be a great mate for Simba. Now that I look at it, that's kind of awesome. So let me see. Does that mean that we have beak now in our genetics, or do we have to unlock that? Bear snout, purr snout, poison fangs, gills, platypus beak, bird beak. So perform fly 36 out of 50. I don't really know how that works because we haven't actually performed fly at all. So not positive how that is coming together, but yeah. There we go. So Mia Nala, let's see. She's still too young, but she's also a great addition to the tribe. So unfortunately we don't have anyone with beak, so maybe we'll be able to kind of toss her in with Simba. Maybe she'd be an interesting creature to add in. She has like a really great like goldish polka dot look. I think these are beige and black patterns, so it's kind of like a gray polka dots. I'm trying to think about what we would name her. Ooh, I know what we should name her. Because we can. We should name her Nala. So we have Nala, who's still very young, but she's going to end up being Simba's mate, which I'm happy about. So he now has a mate for himself. Let's have Moth come back over here and mate with Lomasi. Let's see. Sunstone, keep calling, my love, because we definitely need those wanderers. There's so many bunnies. Yeah, I'm not seeing any new ones, but we got 2 new wanderers in one time. Let's see. Obsidian, look at you. You're just gorgeous. Let's send you over here so you can start messing with these berries. Rhea, let's have you come this way and then go back to help your sister. Ghost will kind of pick things up as you guys go along. Let's have Citrine come over here and these guys can help each other out. There we go. And Vega is gonna come over here and inspect the new creatures. I think he would be a little bit interested to see what Albatross is like, considering that Albatross is new and he's the pink color of legend from the great mother of a lot of our creatures, Iskra. So he would probably be a little bit like grilling him a tad, but I think he would recognize the significance of having wanderers in the tribe again when some of these guys' family were wanderers previously. So let's have Moth come over here to that bush so he can start working on that. We'll have Lilac sit in the nest over here, and let's check their mutation menus. We need to add in that eyes for him because that's necessary. And yeah, the eyes were the big thing, and then we need to add wing there, and then we need to add, let's add wing on her as well. And then we'll add in, what am I thinking? I feel like the pattern, moss brown, red, white fur. I'm not sure. I think he has no pattern, I'm pretty sure. She has mask in there. He has dots, so this should be interesting. So let's have her try for a baby with him. And he doesn't really have too much of a... he doesn't really have too many skills when it comes to picking up food, so he's probably going to be like dancing around her a little bit, waiting for their first baby, trying to see what'll happen. Let's see, these guys are fine. Obsidian is over here. Baby Isray, BA, she has the peacock tail as well, which is good. That's good. I'm perfectly fine with that. These two would actually make great mates. That's absolutely awesome because we really were worried about that. So we'll have Jasmine pick up some more berries. Their children have the peacock tail and they have like complementary immunity genes, so the peacock tail sunstone line has been restored. It has been protected, so now all we have to worry about is making sure that Dandelion is not alone, because our beautiful little white ghost, little white rose of a nicheling needs I feel like she needs to start a family of her own. I feel like that's something that we need to find for her. I'm not sure who, but we'll work it out. I really kind of want to see what babies we have next. Let's have, because Nova is kind of just clearing out the area, making sure that it's safe for his mate and his children, so he's not too pressed to do anything drastic. I think we'll skip the day, and I think I want to see what babies we have, since we have Lilac on a nest and we have Lomasi on a nest. So let's skip the day. Whoa. Another beautiful pale white nicheling. Oh my goodness. She's gorgeous. E and F, that's good. I'm perfectly fine with that. She also has that antenna, so they can tell us what the weather's going to be like. Amaryllis, can you use your powers right now? So it's going to rain in 6 days. So it's going to be a long drought, I think is what she's telling everyone. They just had rain, and it's going to be like this but we're not going to get rain for a while now. So I think she's telling her mother and her family that it's going to be a long time before we see rain again, which is fine. I don't know if they'll think anything of the newest baby having anything to do with that, so we'll just see. She also has a pattern, like if you guys can see it, she has a pattern. It's just a weird beigey pattern that is really hard to see because she's so pale. She has white fur and she has white and beige pattern, so it's super difficult to see what her pattern is. But if you guys can see that, it's kind of funny. So we'll add her name in there. So we have Dandelion, so let's go with Daisy. So Daisy is another of pure white nichelings who is not albino with that. She's not even pure white, she has pattern. It's just super cute. Kovu, help Nala out a bit. And let's have Simba come over here and basically take care of the new little one that these two have found together. And let's see. Isana. She has horrible fertility, but she does have that wing, which is what we want to make sure that we kind of work into the tribe. This is good. I'm super happy about this. Isana, we're gonna name her something. Since Lilac, we're gonna start naming these ones after birds, I think. So Isana, let's go with Pigeon. I'm actually thinking very much like Pigeon, like Lady and the Tramp. Like that's the first thing I thought of because of that gray color that she has. She looks a lot like Tramp. Then she has like almost Lady's brown coloring. I don't know. I've watched that movie way too many times. I absolutely adore that movie. So we have Pigeon, who is going to be a great addition to the tribe. Vega, I think, let's see. So the younger ones are going to just be playing around over here. So let's have Flora come this way. Ghost, can you come over here and help pick up this food? Albatross is probably going to be doing that as well, kind of scavenging off the hunters that keep just leaving meat everywhere as they kind of go hunt around and use their skills but don't really pay attention to anything. So Citrine is going to help us keep going with that purse snout, and Ren is going to help pick up food. There we go. Obsidian, let's have him pick up food. I think he would be listening to everyone say how amazing he is and how he's so much like his uncle Sunstone in the Great Sunstone back in the long ages, who looked gorgeous but didn't have a tail. So Sunstone, see if you can keep calling for some other nichelings. We don't see anyone, and I don't hear anything. Let's have him do one more call. Nope, no one today. But I think we had a great start to this, you guys. We have some new amazing little ones. We have Daisy and Amaryllis being the first children of Lomasi and Moth, who are going to be carrying on the traditions of being our scorpion-tailed nichelings, following the teachings of Iskra and having someone look to the skies and call for all of the other creatures who may need assistance or may need shelter from the harshness of the world. So Isray, we didn't actually rename you, little one. I apologize. She does not look like her brother. She's not as striking as her brother, so I don't think they would name her after a gemstone. She doesn't have a tail, so let me think. I'm trying to think what would be a good name for her. I think Dahlia is a good name for her. It's just it's a very pretty name. So Dahlia, Obsidian, Pigeon, Daisy, and Amaryllis, who is actually currently my favorite. Amaryllis is my current favorite right now. As you guys know, I absolutely adored Rose, and Iskra was also one of my favorites, but Amaryllis is now like my favorite. Just look at her. Oh my gosh, she's just so gorgeous. And of course we have our beloved Sunstone, who we always adore, and he doesn't have any children right now. I don't know if we'll be able to find him someone to have children with in his last few days, but I think since his contribution to the tribe is so necessary, his ability to call out and be attractive to other nichelings, I think is actually very beneficial. So we are going to end this part right here, you guys. If you are interested in this series, please let me know down in the comments. If you guys are excited about all of the stories that we're building, where we have our beautiful little dandelion who needs a family of her own. She might actually start a family with Sunstone. I think that actually would be a really great way to end his line. He would just kind of be a mix of dandelion and Sunstone. It would be a great way to mix our genes together, kind of see what happens. But hopefully, right, she'll be able to kind of meet up with him. Maybe she'll see him standing up there and find him so attractive that she just can't help herself. Not sure yet, but hopefully that'll work out. We have our beautiful new Obsidian, who will probably take up the mantle that his uncle had previously after his uncle passes, because he's going to be the next one, at least one of the leaders of the next generation. So he's going to have to call out to other nichelings to invite them into the tribe when he gets old enough. And then we have Albatross, who came into the tribe and now has brought wings into the tribe. We have all of our great nichelings like Citrine and Wren working to give us purse now. There's so many things happening right now, you guys, and our tribe just keeps growing. We don't have too many nichelings. I'm not too worried about it, but we can just kind of rest easy knowing that we have so many creatures who are working on their own little stories. I'm super excited. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like and please subscribe if you really love me, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.